Good morning, Budget Fam. It's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are doing a cash stuffing for our savings challenges. We also are stuffing our bills binder. We're also stuffing our bills binder. We're playing a little bit of catch up on our bills this month because I do like to save and be 1 month ahead for the bills. This month some things happened, so we did not do that. If you are new here, welcome. This is primarily a cash stuffing channel. We do cash stuffings at least twice a week. We usually have them earlier in the week, and that's when we stuff our bills binder, our variable expenses, and our sinking funds. Later in the week, we stuff our savings challenges, and we're also going to be stuffing our bills binder today because we are playing a little bit of catch up on that. So let's jump right into it. We are stuffing $400 today. 150 of that will go to our savings challenges. The other 250 will go to our bills. So let's count our cash and make sure we have the $400 that we think we have. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. So we have $400. That is great. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are having an amazing Thursday. So I know this time of the year is very, very busy for everyone, but I hope that you're finding a lot of fun in the mix and that you're not too stressed out. I hope you've all done all of your holiday shopping. If you have any parties or anything to go to, I hope that all of that is prepped and ready. Lord knows we do not need more stress right now, right? So we are going to start with our savings challenges. That's likely going to be the bulk of this video. And then at the end, we will just stuff some of our bills just to get kind of caught up on those. We'll start with our $5 challenge. If you have not seen my other videos, just know that savings challenges are just a fun way to save for some of those bigger expenses that are coming up, or just a fun way to save for things that you might have a harder time saving for, just a way to make saving fun. All of these savings trackers are printables on my Etsy shop. You can buy them individually or you can buy them as a bulk set. You get 24 of them for $11.99. So we're gonna start with our $5 challenge. We're just gonna put $5 here. This is saving for my big move that's happening in the middle of 2022. I would love to put more towards this. I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure what's coming right around the corner. So we're not stuffing this as much as I kind of expected to initially. So we added 5. We now have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So we have $55 in the $5 challenge. And then for the $20 challenge, it also goes towards my big move. So we're gonna add $20 here. So let's go ahead and add the 20 before I forget. Okay, so while I'm coloring this in, let me ask you guys, what would you like to see from this channel this next year? So if you are someone who doesn't normally comment, please hop on the computer and let me know some content that you might like to see me in addition to the cash stuffing. So the cash stuffing will always stay around. I do that twice a week. Let's count the $20 challenge. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So we have $200 now in the $20 challenge. That is amazing. So the cash stuffing videos will always stay around. They will always be twice a week. I would just like to know, maybe in addition to, what are some other things that you guys would like to see from me? Would you like to see information like how to start a website, how to grow YouTube, sort of like that entrepreneur self-start style videos? Would you like to see those? Or would you like to see maybe vlogs and more family style? Would you maybe like to hear some financial advice, like more about financing, but more than just cash stuffing? I would love to maybe read some different books and give you guys advice on things that I find that way. But I would love to hear from you guys what else you would like to see in addition to cash stuffing and just monthly budgeting. 50 envelope challenge. At the end of this challenge, we will have saved $1,275. This is my variation of the 100 envelope challenge. It's just a more affordable option for those of us that can't do the 100 envelope challenge. I am gonna add $42, so we get to color in this one spot. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Is that the right color? Yeah. I have shared some sort of productivity videos in the past that you guys might like to see, or maybe you just want to see more of my own finances, like you want to see exactly what I'm making every single month in from different streams of income and stuff. I'm not sure. I'm really trying to peg down the plan for this next year on where I would like my YouTube channel to go. Of course, I'm going to keep doing cash stuffing. This is so fun and I love chatting with you guys. I just would love to put out more content. I just don't want to be wasting anyone's time or like feed. I don't want it to be like clutter videos in the background. I want it to be stuff that you guys actually want to see that I put together. So the 50 envelope challenge now has 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 255, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. So 267 for the 50 envelope challenge. This also goes to my big move, so I'm very excited about that. It's growing rather quickly. You guys know that we just kind of unstuffed a lot of this, and so it's nice to see it come back pretty quickly, you know. New car, we are going to add $22. And I miscounted this last time, I do believe. So we're gonna add 22 and then see where we're at. I don't think we're gonna get to color in another car this time because we should just be a little bit above $200 at this point. Okay, I'm counting that again. 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 200, 210, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have $220 for new car. So you guys are right, I was short by $2 from what I thought last week. So, oopsie. And then tuition. So guys, the new savings challenge bundle will be out by this coming Monday. So keep an eye out for that. I really have been working hard on the next 24 savings challenges. So there will be a whole new bundle coming out on Monday. But I've been working really hard to make sure it gets done before the start of the new year, because I know a lot of you guys want to print it and purchase it and sort of peg down exactly what savings challenges you're doing with this new year. So tuition is one of those cards, which is what reminded me to even mention that. But all of the new cards will be released by Monday. It could be a little bit earlier, but I'm not making any promises. But it will for sure be out by this coming Monday. So mark your calendars, December 20th of 2021, the second bundle of the savings challenges will be on my Etsy shop. Of course, you can find the link to my shop below. So anywho, tuition, we added 20. Did we add the 20? I think we added the 20. We're gonna go with it. Tuition, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 205, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 218 for tuition. If I did not add that 20, we'll come back later and do that. So my boys will be homeschooled next year, but this is tuition for co-ops and that kind of thing. I forgot that I put this in, so I'm actually not gonna stuff this one this week. I did initially take out this back to school tracker and stopped stuffing it once I realized I was going to be homeschooling the boys next year, but I don't know what I was thinking because I'm still gonna need new clothes for them. They're still gonna need school supplies for their co-ops and the different things that we are doing. So this back to school tracker, you save $528 by the time you've stuffed all of these backpacks. So there's only 32 backpacks, and each backpack you stuff the number that is on the backpack. So I still have plenty of time to get this started and stuff it once a week and be ready to have $528 by the start of the new school year next year. So if this interests you, of course, again, that's in Etsy, but I am bringing this back. I'm going to be stuffing this in the upcoming weeks because there's still going to be back to school costs even though I'm homeschooling them. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about another big flop on my end, possibly the biggest one. We won't be needing this money, but let me tell you what happened. So I told you guys I've been saving for a dryer because mine has not been working, and then I started to try to find a kit to replace the heating element because you guys told me that that's most likely what happened, and I haven't had the brain power to sit and think about how to fix a dryer on my own because it's out of my wheelhouse. It would be something completely new to me. So I finally pulled out my dryer, I sat on top of it, I pulled out my laptop, I was fully ready to watch YouTube videos or something to try to figure out what in the world I was looking for, like what kit I needed to buy or what brand even I had. Anyway, when I pulled out my dryer and I sat on top of it with my laptop, like, okay girl, you got this, you're smart, you can do something like this. So I started pepping myself up. And then I looked on the back end of my dryer and the hose was pinched. So that was it. I don't need a new dryer, I'm just silly. So I fixed my hose, like I literally just like jiggled the hose and kind of poofed it back up. I laughed so hard at myself and I was like, well dang, now I'm gonna have to get on YouTube and admit that is all good news. That means we do not need to keep saving for a dryer. We don't have to buy one before the move. I'm so thankful. So now we have $60 that we can put towards something else. And I already know we're gonna be putting this money towards the winter vacation. So let's go ahead and do that. The $60 that were in dryer, we are now gonna be adding them to winter vacation. You guys know I wanna take my boys on a snowcation where I just visit like a snowy spot for them. So in the comments, you guys leave me a silly story, made me feel better about my big flop. The fact that I have been using a dryer that hardly worked for like 3 months and it was just over a pinched hose, and I could have easily checked that out. Okay, winter vacation, we added 60, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. So $233 for winter vacation. Very thankful. I sort of was forced to save that dryer money. Going back just one over to baseball sinking fund, we are going to add $10. I just skipped a row. We're adding $10 because I realized very recently that there are gonna be like pictures and there's going to be uniforms and equipment, and he's gonna need a lot for baseball, not just the sign up fee. So we are not gonna be coloring in the baseball sinking fund tracker just because I do have an all-purpose sports tracker that I'm gonna be selling in that next bundle that is coming out next week. So I'm not gonna color that in, and then I'm going to be trading out this tracker very soon. Self-care comes from tips from you guys. So thank you so much, Juliana and Ureli and Tara. Thank you, Kanisha, and thank you, Susan. Susan, that was such a large tip. Thank you so much for that. I did get $31 in tips this week. So out of that $31, $25 is gonna go to self-care, and then the other $6 is going to go towards Etsy. Very, very soon, I'm gonna switch from pens over to, what are they called? Color pencils. Oh my God, y'all, that took forever. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to colored pencils very soon because the pen looks very harsh on these trackers. Thank you so much, ladies, for the tips. That is completely not necessary or expected, but I really appreciate that you guys think of me and think of putting me in your budget. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So self-care now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55 for self-care. I was going to buy something for my birthday with this money. I just have not done that. My birthday was a couple days ago. I think I still will. I'll let you guys know when I do. I just haven't done it yet. And then last but not least is Etsy for this binder, and then we'll move over to the bills binder. So Etsy is going to get $6. That came from the tips money as well. That's just my way of giving back to the Etsy community because you guys are amazing. I know a lot of people have shops and it makes such a difference. And now that I have an Etsy shop, I just know how big of a difference it can make in somebody's life if you shop on their Etsy shop. So I highly encourage you to shop Etsy. And I don't mean go shop on my shop. That's not a plug for me. I'm just saying if there's something that you want, try to check on Etsy first and see if they have it that you're looking for there, because you really can make a difference in people's lives and in their incomes. I am saving towards spending a little bit more money on Etsy when I spend. You guys know I have a hard time spending for myself or just on like purchases that aren't needed, you know? Etsy now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, $111 for Etsy. So that is it for our savings challenge. Let's go ahead and stuff $250 into our bills binder. We are playing a little bit of catch up with bills this week. I tried saving in the bank. That just doesn't work for me. It doesn't matter if I put it in a savings or something. I see that lump amount of money and I shop somewhere and I'm like, oh, I'll just pull the money from my savings account and pay myself back. I don't know. I gotta grow up a little bit in that way. But for now, cash stuffing is just where it's at for me. So Erin Lynn from the Missouri Prepper, she said a safety deposit box might work for me. And when she said that, I thought that is genius, because I would literally, like, there's no way it's going to be connected to anything online. And that might be the solution for me when it comes to long-term savings. Like, I'm not talking about monthly bills. I'm talking about like saving for a house or like saving bulk amounts of money. I think that's really, really smart. There's several suggestions that you guys told me that I thought was really smart. And like the money market, somebody else mentioned, I'm gonna look into that. Anywho, okay, let's get back to it. Preschool is the biggest expense in this binder next to our rent, which we are going to pay all online, but preschool, we're gonna add $100. So we now have 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So we have $160 in preschool, and I pay $410 for preschool every single month. Electric, let's go ahead and add, do we only have dollars in here? Whew, we struggling this week. Oh, we have a 20. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add, we are gonna go ahead and add $40 to electric. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 61, $62 in electric. Electric is anywhere from 120 to 150. I like to go ahead and pay 150, and then I have some rollover money on that, just kind of like waiting in that account. Gymnastics is going up. It's typically 100. Let's go ahead and add 20. So 20, 40, 60. It's going to be maybe closer to 130. I'm not really sure because there's a sibling discount, and I'm not sure when everything increases what the discount is going to be still applied to it. So I will find out at the start of January what the new gymnastics bill is for them to have a gymnastics class every single week. Internet has also increased. It is now $80 instead of $70. So let's go ahead and add $40, and now we have $50 for internet. Gym and pool, that is a pass that I have for the entire family. However, my homeschooler is the main one that uses it. Sometimes I'll bring him to the pool and I will just get some work done. And it's just a way for him to get out of the house and get a break whenever it might be raining or too cold or something outside. So we did add 20, and now we have $40. And then renter's insurance is $27 every single month. That also just increased. It's all increasing, guys. Is there any bill that has not increased? Let's go ahead and add $20 to renter's insurance. So now we have 27, and that is completely covered for January now. And we're just, okay, car. We are just gonna go back and put $10 more into preschool because that is the one we need to catch up on the most. So now we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. We have 170, so we're almost halfway there. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for being here again today. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes that you guys gave me on my birthday on, what was that, Wednesday? Tuesday. On Tuesday. God, y'all. That's the kind of life I have. I don't even know when my birthday was. It was on Tuesday. It was a good day. So we had a really busy day, and on my birthday, I ended up bringing my boys to Chuck E. Cheese. You can buy a birthday cake at Chuck E. Cheese without having any kind of party. So I bought like a $10 birthday cake at Chuck E. Cheese, and we just had a quick little like family gathering there for an hour at night after the busy day. It was almost empty. It was super nice. We had the place to ourselves on a Tuesday night. It was a great birthday. Thank you for everybody that wished us well. And you guys know I have a twin brother, so thank you for everybody that mentioned him and thought of him too. I really appreciate you guys. All right, that is it for today's video. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.